Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy K.O. So Frosty. Flat was the movie. Flat was the movie 2 on the way. God City TV. Gangs of the City. God City web series. God City podcast. God City everything. Back with an update on the Nas Blinky situation. Nas Blinky on his road to recovery. He's been out the ICU. Had 2 surgeries in his colon and 1 in his lungs. If anybody out there has been shot, then you would know already how serious that is. This is not something you just get over. You have to work back and you might have to get your breathing right. You might have to get your walking right. It's not no easy task. So for y'all that thinking it was a game, this is just throwing gang signs in the videos and stuff like that. You're not going to feel like that when you're at that point of situation. I want to touch down on how it happened because the news basically broke it down. They say he was coming out. He went to go drop his son. And, you know, they having a little internet beef. They talking trash. So at the same time he's talking trash, I guess people try to slide. They slide. As he's coming out the corner store, he's basically facing 3 guys with 2 guns or 3 guns, and they all start shooting at him. He gets shot. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that. He's dropping his son. He could have been with his son. You get where I'm coming from? And that's crazy. You get where I'm coming from? But anyway, like I said, you know what I'm saying? So that's how the situation happened. So one thing I want to say is a lot of the blogs picked up and ran with, oh, Nas Blinky's dead, Nas Blinky's dead. But now y'all have to understand this. Think about this. Y'all so quick to say, let's say it happened 10 minutes ago. Y'all already putting he's dead. His family probably didn't even get the notification. His family's getting a notification from certain blogs that's high blogged talking about he's dead, bro. You get where I'm coming from? That's crazy sad. That's why I made sure I can't do it because like I said, I have dead homies and I know what it is. And you know how it would be for the moms to just get the news from the internet and then to come to that says your son is dead, but he's not really dead. Do you know they probably started already busting out crying? Not only are you going to cry if your son is shot, but now you're hearing he's dead. You already devastated. But great news happens where he did not die. And, you know, there's a lot of emotions that we're sending to these families just because we're blogging and we thinking that the views and likes is all it's about. Bro, I do this for the culture. I really don't do this for the views and the likes. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the cultures. I got videos that got 200,000 views. I got videos that got 1,000 views. That doesn't matter to me, bro. You get where I'm coming from? I'm doing this for the culture. I've been following these guys since before. I'll put it like this. Before any of these DJs even that want to try to say something about the culture today, say anything, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand now, these guys are mainstream. They don't really understand, like, the culture was dangerous when they want to play all these songs. You get where I'm coming from? But the culture is dangerous. That's why you gotta be wary of everything that's going on. So even with them trying to say, oh, they're not going to do this, not going to do that, it's like one of the guys said, P Films, he basically was like, it's like, when you're saying that, it's like you're taking food out of these guys' mouth because at the end of the day, this is the music, this is the thing that was bringing them in. You can't just come out and say these things. You get where I'm coming from? Talk to these guys first, see what could be done, and then you go about it. Because you say this thing like, not for nothing, you did not make these guys. They made themselves, bro. You get where I'm coming from? All these young rappers that's out there doing this drill rap, they made themselves, okay? So nobody can really come and try to say, yo, we're not going to do, because dogs, y'all didn't make them. What y'all did is y'all wait till they get hot and they the hottest thing in the city, then y'all swoop in and try to play your little whatever you working for card, 105, Hot 97 card, and you might not even be the littlest DJ out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to, it's like I'm sending the shot, but if we're going to be honest, who did these guys ever really put on? They didn't put on anybody. Anybody that they did pull up on was somebody that's already lit. He was already getting his views up by himself. Him and his little clique going hard by themselves. You think this violence just started today? So y'all have to be wary about how they talking when these guys are talking, trying to shut it down, because you say that, now it goes viral, and now the labels are seeing that they're going to act like they're not really going to mess with these guys when these guys are trying to make it out a dangerous situation. You get where I'm coming from? So y'all have to be wary of that, but it is what it is because you know how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm throwing shade or nothing, but I'm just being realistic because like I said, we are the culture. We've been following these guys, and I want to say shout out to Mel's TV, okay? If anybody knows, if you've been following this new NY drill joint, most of these guys are really hot and really on because of Mel's TV. Okay, not because of nobody else. Mel's TV was the first one highlighting these guys doing their music and the culture and when they were growing up at. Even if you watch the Pop Smoke interview on Mel's TV, he tells you he didn't get lit till he did the Mel's TV interview. So shout to Mel's TV. You get where I'm coming from? But they want to make it seem like, okay, all these guys dead. The guys are dead. You got Nas Blinky that passed away. You got Pop Smoke that passed away. You got Chef G that's locked up. You got K Flock that's locked up. You got so much that's going on. So they want to get to that, but not for nothing. These things been happening. That's why these guys, you guys should try, if you're gonna say you're not messing with it, then you should be there from the beginning, when these guys are only getting 1,000 views, not when they're getting 300,000 or 1,000,000 views, and then you want to swoop in and bring him in like you discovered somebody. No, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, the way people used to be discovered is really finding somebody that's hot, talented. He doesn't have 10,000 views. He doesn't have 100,000 views. He might just have the neighborhood that says he's the nicest in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So now a lot of these guys are kind of lazy. They're not really doing that work. They're looking at whoever's hot, not understanding he's hot because this violent stuff, this violent music. He's hot because he's been ducking. You think it's the first time he ducked bullets or something? Like, y'all got to be smarter. And I want to say to the young boys out there that's probably following everything, and I know y'all be in the comments talking all this other crap, what y'all have to really understand is, bro, this is real, okay? This is not a game, okay? So you could crack jokes. You could say you trying to smoke on this and trying to smoke on that until it's you somebody smoking on. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? It's not a game out here. I don't know what y'all think. The streets was never a game. And then more or less, the streets is never something that you sit there and you just advertise, okay? So I want y'all to know this. Don't think the police ain't paying attention, all right? Some of y'all are just quick to say, yo, this and that, y'all smoking on this. But when the police come, y'all want to talk about somebody snitching. No, you snitch on yourself, little homie. Really, you snitch on yourself. You been snitching on yourself. You snitch on yourself in the comments. You snitching yourself on your IG lives. You snitching on yourself on their comments. You doing all that. If they even has the lawyer that does reactions to the videos, and he basically has a hat that sits right there on his table that says, stop snitching on yourself. So all of that, all these things that y'all doing that y'all think is so lit or so whatever, I don't even know what it is, because I'm old school, bro. This is not, when I was young, the last thing you want to do is advertise stuff, because one, the older homies would have beat us up for just what you advertising stuff. We gonna beat you up. You might not even be able to be around no more because you're taking this as a game. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of these guys don't really have too many older dudes around that's able to tell them anything, and I can understand that because there's not too many stand-up older dudes around like they used to be back in the days. You get where I'm coming from? You got the older dudes trying to be down with y'all. Some of the older dudes, y'all the ones feeding them, so it's hard for them to even talk to y'all when y'all the ones that's feeding them. I understand that, but you still got to try to take heed to whatever somebody's saying. Like, sometimes a crackhead could have the best information for you. They might tell you, don't be a crackhead like me. So just because he doesn't have it, or you have to give him $1 every time you see him, but when he says don't be a crackhead like me, that's not that's some good advice. You get where I'm coming from? You don't want to be a crackhead either. So what I'm going to say is, man, a lot of people should really take heed to this situation because, like I said, man, I've been following these guys way before they blew up. I was following these guys when Nas TV was the first one putting them out like that. I'm saying, when they was building and slowly building their work up, putting it down. 2Gs got locked up. Who was holding it down for the Blinkies at the time? It was all Nas. Nas Blinky was holding it down, dropping music. You get where I'm coming from? And it's not the first time he got shot either. Like I said, this is not a game. I'm saying, I've been talking to the young boys ever since this happened, and I'm like, yo, bro, y'all got to try to figure out. My whole thing is, I understand. They don't want to look crazy. They don't want to look soft. So what I'm telling them now is just stay inside, bro. You get where I'm coming from? Right? For right now, stay inside. You're not a punk. Just stay inside right now, bro. All right? Just stay inside. Like, don't make yourself the new pack or the new whatever just because you want to be outside talking with the homies and you're probably smoking, drinking, and you're lacking and people run down on you or something. I'm saying stay inside. Stay off the internet with all that stuff. Look at right now, a lot of them are like going against the DJs or whatever for trying to like outcast them. You know what? That's a better fight. That's who you need to fight. You know what I'm saying? Your op need to be poverty. Okay? Like that's what your op really should be. You know what I'm saying? You should be poverty K. Forget all these gang Ks. Poverty K, broke K. You know what I'm saying? Hater K. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that you should be K about. You know what I'm saying? So you could be in another level. You don't want to be broke. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be this. You don't want to be that. I spoke to Troy the other day. He said there's one thing about money. Money is freedom. Because guess what? When you're sitting in the hood, you're going to have to do what everybody in the hood do. If you could get money to get away from dudes, then you don't have to subject yourself to what these hood dudes do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you check out the Troy Ave interview, you will see what I'm talking about. But like I said, man, I hope everybody can learn their lessons from this because like I said, as y'all see what happened, people are dying, people are getting shot. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all right now, the police are coming, bro. Okay? No matter what. Sometimes it's already too late because it was been broadcasted. So for some people, it's going to be already too late. They already coming. They already been working. They already been building cases against certain people. But you have to be wary. If you don't want to be the next one, stay out the way, bro. If you're doing music, do your music. Try to stay calm. Like I said, that smoking ops joint is wild. And my thing, I'm going to say this. Y'all can't make music because y'all started crying like y'all have to only make music about smoking ops. Whoa. I thought you guys were rappers. You guys are artists. Just because it's drill, you are a rapper, bro. This is a job. At the end of the day, I think people seems to not understand. This is a job. Like, again, if you referring back to the Troy Ave interview when he had the situation to Tax Stone, he said, yo, dogs, I was on my way to work. I'm about to go perform with T.I. in them. All right? It's like you working in McDonald's and somebody comes shoot your manager and you're like, and everybody expect you to keep it gangster. Like, okay, I'm going to save whatever I got to save, me and myself and my boys. But, bro, I'm at work right now. It's not like we in the hood and I'm pulling up on you. Like, this is it's not a 9 to 5 per se, but it's like, it's a job. Rap is a job. It's not a game. It's not what y'all think, whatever the rappers say. It's a job. That's how come before they used to say most of these rappers are not even living like that. Because it's really a job. You would see a rapper talk all this gangster joint, but when you meet up with him, he's like, oh my God, you got 25 people with you? Yo, I don't trust that. Yo, I don't want all of this around me. You know what I'm saying? So be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's one of two things. Are you trying to make it out, or are you just trying to do this for clout? You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to do this for the internet. You get where I'm coming from? You guys are dying young. You guys are getting locked up young. Like I said, 18, 19, bro. Y'all don't even know what life is. You know what I'm saying? Learn to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all, it's a mentality in the hood is, yo, we ready to die? Cross that out. The mentality in the hood is stay dangerous? No, stay safe. All right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of older guys that's spreading certain information. It's like, it's confusing. They're telling y'all they don't want y'all, oh my God, why y'all doing this? Where's the mothers? Where's this and that and the third? But then they're telling y'all to stay dangerous. What do you mean stay dangerous? You know what stay dangerous means? Like, come on, man. Like, just because these guys are on the internet, they might have a platform and it's huge or whatever, doesn't mean what they're saying is right. Some people are ignorant, bro. And at the end of the day, people love ignorance. You got to find a lot. It's like a blind leading the blind. So a lot of people that's following it, you're confusing the youth. Stop confusing the youth. If you send it one message, send that one message. I'm saying, like, anyway, man, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it, whatever situation. Drop a like or whatever. If you feel the video, share it. Holla at your boys at KAYOSOFROSTY on Instagram. Holla at your boy, man.